I liked it.
I
It
did
was
too,
very
man.
much Goonies in space. Very much.
Yeah.
I mean, pirates,
It
kids, adventure, treasure,
yeah.
Goonies.
Yeah. Well, that and then the Wolfman creature from the cantina in
Yeah.
Star Wars with an animated face now. So, or mechanical. So, yeah, man, that was enjoyable. Have you seen Gladiator 2?
I have seen Gladiator 2. There's one thing that was springing to mind. Is I can't remember. I can't say I remember now at in. It's like
Right.
I was going around the house saying that all day, and I'm like, why am I still saying that? There's nobody else in the house. So I can't say I remember now at in. What is wrong with me? It's just
Dude,
bonkers.
when one of the kids, not to ruin it for anyone who hasn't seen it, but when one of the kids has a second chance to fire up the lightsaber, was I the only one hoping he had the corrent end pointed away from him?
Yeah. But it was good. I thought Jude Law was brilliant in it. I like Jude Law anyway.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
thought it
Yeah.
looked visually, it looked great. I thought the
Yep.
story was fine. Yes, the episodes are too damn short again.
Oh, yeah.
They need to sort that out. Some of them are like 32 minutes. You're like, including the recap and the credits. You're like, oh, come on, seriously, just.
And it's not just the English credits; it's also every other
Oh,
language
yeah.
that it's been dubbed in. Yeah, so
It is,
that
but
adds
it
another
was good.
10 minutes. Yeah.
But it's, I think the internet kind of liked it. I think I saw a few people like, it sucks. Disney ruined Star Wars. And it's like, no, they didn't. Disney paid $4 billion for Star Wars. Shut up.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
And they're doing, I
crazy.
think Dave Filoni and John Favreau in particular are doing a brilliant job with it.
Yeah. They need to sort the fandom out. I don't know how you sort the fandom out. I don't think. I mean, Skeleton. I saw people go, "Oh, Skeleton Crew, it's just like a kids show." Yes, that's what it is. It's meant to be a kids show, like the Goonies was a kids film.
Yeah.
And Star Wars. I mean, Star Wars originally in '77 made for kids or just made for everybody? Because I think they made it for everybody back in the day.
You know, I think it's kind of like if you were at a music store and here, you're doing heavy metal, rock and roll, southern, whatever. And then here's Van Halen. Where does that go? Because they had such a unique sound. And I think that's the same thing with Star Wars. It was so different. What do you do with it? It was PG. And just mind bender, man, after everything that we were all used to. And then here comes this movie with weird stuff in it. It was awesome, man.
But yeah, Skeleton Crew, I enjoyed it. Nobody knows whether it's coming back for another season or not. I'd be okay if it didn't, because it felt self-contained and it was fine.
Yeah. It did kind of end with I'd like to find out more about Jude Law's character. The elephant kid, and it's
Neil.
been 2 weeks since
Neil.
Neil, man, that his eyes were so expressive. And the other aspect of his character that I noticed was his little mouth was under his trunk. So as long as it wasn't a profile, they didn't even have to animate it. You know what I mean? They didn't even have to use the servos and move it. So I thought that was also brilliant. So, but I love having the practical characters.
Yeah. It was leaps and bounds from the Acolyte. The Acolyte, I didn't mind. It was fine. I don't need to rewatch it. I'm not, putting signs up going, burn the Acolyte. Whatever.
Right.
I watched it. I took a gamble.
Yeah.
Was not my favorite Star Wars. That would be Andor.
Right.
But Skeleton Crew was nice. I had fun watching it. I like the fact you don't really need to have seen any Star Wars to go. It was a really good entry point, I think, for kids. Because they don't need to be familiar with anything. Just sit down and watch it. Take you about 3.5 hours, and then you watch the whole season.
It was good, man. We enjoyed it, and it wasn't a chore like the Acolyte.
No,
I finished the Acolyte.
Yeah, same.
But but I mean, there were plenty of times where Michelle and I were both like, we might as well. We're committed. You know what I mean? It's we might as well make it through this maze of lightsabers that don't work. So anyway, but man, Skeleton Crew rocked it.